This educational program has had a profound impact on literally thousands of lives.
So, let's experience Ken Emery.
How is everybody? She called me a motivational speaker. I don't always think that I'm motivational. I think I'm more honest. It's like she said about, I believe that there is unlimited potential for you, for your kids, for school, for society. But I'm not one that just believes that it should come to you or to anybody. I'm almost happy that we're going through these times that we're going through right now. How many else are happy? Yeah. Not so much. Here's why. We've become a society in which we're accustomed to greatness, accustomed to things just coming our way. I believe that challenge is a moment to define who you are, what you deserve. The challenge is they think that it's supposed to be unlimited. They think that they're not supposed to face challenge. We are supposed to face challenge, because think about it. Right now, I want you to think about where all of your courage, all of your resolve, all of your sense of greatness came from. Was it a moment in which you defied the odds? Is that the truth? Say aye. Absolutely. And I think we're getting away from that. We no longer challenge kids. We no longer expect them to go through challenging moments. We almost protect them from that. And really what you're doing is protecting them from an opportunity to develop courage, resolve, and the strength and power to achieve. So we need to somehow get back to what made you great. Everyone in this room has greatness, but we have greatness because we've been through tough things. It's supposed to be tough. It's supposed to separate the great from the not so great. That's what it's there for. And to make this more clear, I'll share a few things with you that I believe we all want. Because how many of you have goals? Quite a few. Are your goals things or emotions? Both. That's good. Most of the time it's things. Here's the problem with things, is we want things to achieve an emotion. Would you agree? Yeah. A few emotions that we all need. We're all in this together. We all want the same things. No matter how many people I've met, we all want the same things. And the crazy part of this is that they are polar opposites. How many of you like to have a little certainty in your world? Yeah. We want certainty. We want to know the economy is going to come back. We want to know that our spouse has our back when we get in trouble. We want certainty. But how many of you want a little uncertainty every now and then? Yeah, a lot more eyes. And you see there, they're polar opposites. We want certainty, but if you have so much certainty, life becomes boring. That's why we get tired of school. They're certain they got to get up every morning at 7 and get on that bus and go see the same friends and the same teacher at the same school. It's certainty. So they want a little uncertainty, so they act up and do this. We just need to understand that. And we also need to understand that they're polar opposites for a reason. It's going to truly help them understand why we need challenge. It's designed that way. How many of you want to be significant in this world? A lot of eyes. We want to be significant. We want to stand out in our family. We want to stand out in school. We want to stand out amongst our friends. We want to stand out in our neighborhood. I call it significance. We want to feel significant. But how many of you understand that you can become so significant that you lose togetherness and unity and love? Make sense? Polar opposites. And these are basic human needs. These are emotions that we all crave. Why do you buy a Mercedes? Do you buy a Mercedes because you need it? Anybody? No. Yeah. You buy it because it's going to make you feel significant. So they're polar opposites again. But you have to be careful. You can become so significant in a company that you're not a good team player. You can be such a good team player that you never stand out and feel significant. It's supposed to be tough. Does that make sense? A couple more that I want to share. Growth and contribution. Simple, not polar opposites. We all want to grow, and that's why I'm proud of you all for being here. Even though in this school you have to be, I think. still proud. So growth and significance. So you guys are here. We're growing. And that's why I also, Kathy mentioned, I wrote a book. I wrote a book partly for kids, but partly for parents, but really for business. To me, it's all the same. I like to talk about what drives a human being. What makes us do the things we do. There are certain characteristics that will drive us to go to school, drive us to want to be better parents, drive us to want to learn. And if I were to give you a book or a CD, I don't even want you to have it unless you're committed to doing it over and over and over again. Because here's the truth, even with school, your children, anything, all things that come your way, even everything I say tonight is an idea. Do ideas change people's lives? No. Ideas are useless. What changes people's lives is taking that idea and making it your own. And you do that by execution. So whether you have your own book or like mine or go out somewhere on the internet and study or just talk to your kids, you start with an idea and you execute it day in and day out with passion. And it becomes who you are. That's what changes lives. So I don't suggest you listen tonight. I don't suggest you get a book, my book, any book, unless you're committed to massively understanding it to the point where you own it. I call it congruence. I think I have a pretty extraordinary life. I feel extraordinary. Day in and day out. I feel lucky. But I also am somewhat proud that I work at it. I learn these human needs and the polarity and understand that challenges are okay. So when a challenge comes my way, I define it in a way that doesn't disturb me. How many of you think, oh, I'm unlucky on occasion? Lots of people. I don't necessarily think I'm unlucky because things don't happen to people. You create what happens to you through decision.
What would I do if I knew that I could not fail? If I believed, would the wind always fill up my sail? How far would I go? What could I achieve?